Hi, this is Nikki and I'm back with part 2 of this week's energy read. And so if you follow part 1, I went through the divine counterparts energy. And so now I'm going to go through our energies. So what we're thinking about is that we want to know how this is going to happen, basically. So we know that we're on a love path, which is number 6. We also know that we are on this path to having a caring, loving, intimate relationship. So we want to know, if you look at the card, it's number 5. So we want to know, how is the change going to happen in order for us to open all of the doors so we can go forward to the light and to the love? And so very much on our minds is thinking, well, I know in the heart of me, I'm on this path. I absolutely know that it's my destiny. And I have no doubt about that. But I am thinking, how on earth is it going to happen, right? And how are all these doorways that seem to be completely firmly shut going to be open? And how is that going to happen? But the big thing is that we don't have to know, because what we have to do is believe that there is a higher power, the power of the universe behind making all of this happen. Which is why at the heart of us, it's so lovely to see that the magician is there, basically holding the magic twin flame energy in his hands. And this is why it's so great, because the key thing to know for us is this sense of wanting to be in this more intimate and romantic relationships, right? But what's lovely is that we've got on both of the sides, on the divine counterpart side, they had the angel of love, which was the key thing to know. And our side, we have the angel of intimacy and love. Again, Archangel Ariel. But this is all about opening up to being much more loving, right? A much more loving and caring relationship, which is why it's so lovely, because it is what we are here to do, to then spread that light around. Now, because of this, because we're thinking, well, how's it going to happen? We know we're the magicians for our life. We know that we've got this eternal love and eternal flame that is burning brighter and brighter and brighter within us. But what it's causing at the heart of the union is this sense of longing on both sides, because what happens is they are feeling attached and wanting to change their situations. And because of that, we're mirroring that to them, because we feel that we're on the outside of our union, right? And so this is just, again, a little warning, right? Which is why I love these cards, because they make you keep you on track with what you need to do. Because actually, you can step right into your union, because they're right there. The twin flame energy is right at the heart of you. That is where the magic is. So as soon as you're stepping out into the shadow, you'll go back into that mindset of, well, I'm not with them and therefore we're not in union. But actually you're already in a sacred spiritual union. That is, you're already connected at the heart. They are already living in the heart of you, and they're to help you create the life of your dreams. So always, if you're feeling disconnected, then it's about asking for your twin flame energy to come and help you create the life of your dreams. And then you will start to see signs and synchronicities and everything all around you. It will be like a constant conversation with your twin in your surroundings, because their energy is there to make you create the best life for yourself, right? Once you're creating the best life for yourself, then, that energy will go through to them. So it's all an energetic game, right? Which is why, which you can see straight away here, because right at the heart of us, because they're feeling attached to things and can't really lift the mask off, they can't really feel comfortable in telling you exactly how they feel. And because of that, we're still in this mindset of, well, surely if they really felt that way, they'd tell us, or surely this, or surely that, and why aren't they contacting me, and all of those things. But actually the doorway is completely, fully open to the union, right? It's number 2. So all you need to do is, again, it's a mindset. It's a complete mindset thing. Both of these cards are just attached with one hand. the masks are off. Actually, both of them are looking towards the light as well and looking up to spirit above. And so both of these are basically saying, move out of your head and into your heart, because in your heart is where the true intimacy and the true twin flame energy is. So, lovely guidance. Because what you are wanting, though, and this is just brilliant, is the man holding the coin. Obviously, your twin flame, which is number 43. And if you follow my messages, I know that somebody who'll watch this will love it, because 43 is her twin flame number, as it is mine as well. But 43 is also 7. 7 is your soul. And so what you're wanting is for him to be holding the coin of truth for you, right? You want him to come forward and speak his truth and tell you exactly how he feels and all of these things, which is exactly, well, yes, we all want that, right? And so it's about knowing that that is already there in your heart again. Because the guidance for us at the moment is very much about focusing on your being the magician for your own life, right? Because this is what's at the heart of you, is this ability to use the twin flame energy to really create the magic for you, right? And so equally help you move out of things that you need to move out of as well. Because the crowning energy for the whole read is the walking away from things card. It's leaving energies behind. But as well as that, the grounding, at the heart of us is there's this sense of attachment. We're not in the union yet, and therefore we're kind of looking in from the outside. But the grounding energy is all about expansion of your third eye, right? And that's all about, really, really developing your connection with spirit and with your twin spirit, right? And that's what will ground in this love onto the planet. So what the nature's guidance for us is you have reached an impasse and a decision needs to be made that will alter the course of your life for many moons to come. Trust that whatever path you choose, it will be the perfect one for you. Now, this is actually a potato field. And what I've just realised is there was a lovely lady that I did a healing for quite a long time ago. And quite randomly, they were digging in a potato field. And I recently did a love letter for her, channeled a love letter for her. And I've just remembered that I never responded to her email when she came back and told me she had basically been saying that she was just about to give up on the journey or something. And then she had always wanted to have a love letter from her twin. And then on that day, she got the love letter that I channeled for her. And so this is a potato field, which is obviously, again, a very specific thing to see. And so I know this message will be very key for her. Anyway, so yeah, just quite amazing. So, and that's what I love, when you start to play with the twin flame energy, the more obscure the signs are, just the better. I mean, I've been saying all along to use the power of the fox to help you. In fox medicine, basically the fox can get you out of any situation. And so every day invoke the power of the fox to help you, and that will move out of, you can move out of any situation and get into your reunions if you, use that fox energy. Anyway, talk about amazingly funny signs. Then I was with a friend this weekend whose family member will only go outside dressed as a fox. And they have got a wedding photo of this very proper family wedding with a huge giant fox in the middle. And I just was like, oh, that's the best sign ever. Thank you. And so this is what I mean. You just have to get playful with it, because actually, yes, it can be a hard journey. And yes, you can focus on all of the, I hate the word purging, but all of that, which I just prefer to say, we're just moving out of energies that aren't supporting us, right? But it can be like that, but equally it can be fun. But you have to invoke that energy and ask for it to be. Life is about intent and about asking, about setting the scene of what you want for your life. So this is why the card that we have, the guidance is take action, right? And take action for you. This is why, because from your twin, you might feel that you've been put in the deep freeze, right? They might not be contacting you. Literally, they might have put you in the deep freeze. But that's for a reason, because at the moment, it's about you taking action for your own life. There's a decision. You know, you've come to a point. What are you going to do, right? Are you going to go forward and really fulfill your dreams and really fulfill your soul path and really, like, take action to take control of how you flow in this twin flame energy, right? Because yes, you can get dunked, totally dunked if you let it, because, you know, again, you've got to protect your energy field. Somebody said to me yesterday, does the energy flow between you, and how can we shut ours off to protect it? And you just simply, you know, you can ask Archangel Michael, just keep my heart connection with my twin, cut all other, you know, cut all energies that are blocking, you know, that are draining me, right? And it's simply a case of protecting you and your twin's energy all the time. Because, you know, the energy will flow between you, but I always say just keep our heart connection really, really strong. I don't need to know any of the other stuff. I just want the heart connection. So the deep freeze, so basically this is about saying take action for your own life. The twin flame energy is right within you. So what is it that you want to push forward with, and do it now? Because they are putting you in the deep freeze, right? But don't worry, that deep freeze is happening for your own good. Remember that you're at teamwork making the dream work, right? So the reason why you've been put in the deep freeze is happening for your own good. So the message is about the deep freeze. The cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forgo ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere and not needing to. This is also time to put all of your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity now. So reflect, read a good book, or get a massage, and rest and dream. So it's about taking action for your own life, not worrying about the connection, right? Because actually the more that you do your own thing, the more the connection will just happen, because this relationship is blessed. Not only that, the guidance is for the union is this, which I love. It is, just as no two snowflakes are alike, you are a unique being. There is only one of you in the whole world. Honor and recognize how special you are, and celebrate the gifts you bring, because this relationship and you are blessed, and you are the magician for your own life. There you go. Hope that helps. Take care. Bye.